Alright, here we go. We're gonna play some little music.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got
Yeah, alright, here we go.
You big disgrace.
Chapter 5 test.
All over the place, singing.
Who do we have here in class? Shout out your name.
Angel Marquez.
Who else?
Angel Marquez.
Who else? Who else? Alright, there you go. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead. This is your test for tomorrow. Chapter 5 test review. Do the work on separate sheet of paper. Do the work. I should have put do the work. Mr. Medina thinks he knows math and tried 2 problems. Find any errors, if any. If there are any errors, so I made a mistake here. See, I don't know grammar. He knows grammar, I don't. If there are any errors, where did he make his mistakes? Mistake or mistakes? All right, correct the errors, not correct errors. The error or errors. Got it? All right, here we go, Medina. Yeah, whatever. All right, here we go. So the first one, what he did, it's step 1, right? How did he get the 2?
5 minus 3. Yeah.
But is that what you have to do?
No.
No. So the first one said, his mistake was step 1. Right? That's his mistake. Why? Because he needed to do the distribute. So his mistake was step 1. Distributive property. Okay, distributive property was done incorrectly. All right, done incorrectly. Or incorrectly. Okay, so now it says, okay, well, do the work. Okay, and then basically the distributive property is right there, right? So he should have done the area model or the arrows, whatever you want to do. You could do the arrows or the distributive property, but it's -3, and then I'm going to put 2x plus 2. Okay, so I'm multiplying. What's -3 times 2x? -6x, and we use that one. -3 times +2, -6. See that? So now everything's the same. So the 5, and then everything we circled, -6x minus 6 equals 2x minus 8. Now what you got to do is, yeah, oh, what do we do now? Okay, collect like terms. Collect like terms, and which is that? 5 and -6. What's 5 minus 6? -1 minus 6x equals 2x minus 8.
How'd you get the 8, the -8 at the very end?
Oh, because they're right here, the problem. 2x minus 8. Alright, no problem, no problem.
I wrote 6.
Yeah. So now what do I do? 0 pairs, right? So I'm going to put ZP. What do you want to do? Because you want to solve for x. So you have x over here or x over there.
So plus 6.
So I'd rather do plus 6x, right? Plus 6x. So I could isolate the x. This one's gone. It's 0. So -1 equals what?
8x.
2x.
Plus 6x is. Very good. Now what do we do? Add 8, right? Because you're isolating now the constants. And now what do you get? -1 plus 8, which is what?
+7.
7 equals 8x. You're not done. Now we need to divide by the coefficient of x, which is 8. So my answer is 7/8. And if you could simplify, you simplify. If not, leave it alone. All right? See, we're the champion. We did that one. Sorry, Medina. All right, here we go. There you go. So he's a champion in grammar. You see all these grammar mistakes, man. Huh? Yeah. All right, the next one. What do we have? We have 2x plus -3, right? minus 5x. Okay. What did he do? How did he get 3x? He combined these two, right? And that's 3x. Okay, he's good so far. So now he got negative 2x. That's a step 1. But minus 5. Well, let me see. Let me see if I do distributive property, and what do I get? Negative 2, right? Times x minus 5. And what do I get? Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. So what did he get? Negative 2 minus 5. So again, you write the sentence, he made a mistake in step number 1, distributive property. Okay? And then let's move on. Okay, because of time. So now we got to correct it. We got to correct Mr. Medina's errors. Oh my goodness. Stick to English grammar. I'm just kidding. All right, 3x minus 5 equals what? Negative 2x. Where did I get the negative 2x from? The problem, the distributive property, right? Plus 10. All right, what do I do now? Isolate the right? Look for the x, isolate. So which one? 0 pairs. Which one?
3x.
So you want to take away 3x?
Or negative 2.
All right, I would do negative 2 because that's a little bit better.
I messed up.
It's all right. Just follow along. So what do we get here? 3x plus 2x
5x.
minus 5 equals, that's a 0, 10. Now what do I do?
Plus, you drop down the positive 10.
The positive 10 to get what? So add 10. Add 5. Right? Because you want to isolate the variable one step at a time, and you need to get rid of the constant. So 0 pairs, that's plus 5. So that'll give me 5x equals, I'll put it right here because I don't have room. And then I divide by the coefficient of x, which is 3. And what does that mean? When I go back to the equation and I plug in x for 3, 6 times 3 plus negative 3 times 3 minus 5, that's going to equal negative 2 times 3 minus 5 when you do PEMDAS. And there we go. We're done.
Crazy.
Crazy!
You show us everything
Got
you
it?
got.
See, I'm showing everything I
Baby,
got.
that's quite a lot.
Yeah.
And you drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy.
All right.
No, but I know. But why did you?
Okay, here's the next one.
Still got a flagpole.
What do we do with this one? We have to change it. Where's that one that I have? Hold on, class. Where's that paper? Did I make a mistake? Which one did I do? No. What was it? Did I change it?
Yeah, I think it's up there.
Where?
Did you put it up top of yours?
Oh man, wasting time. Sorry, class. Hold on. Pause it. Move forward. Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right, so class, on this one, I made a little mistake. We're going to change. King Taco will charge $2 for a drink. All right? But if you want a refill, they're going to charge you 15 cents.
Oh, boy.
All right? Taco Bell will charge you 25 cents for a drink. But at the same time, they're going to charge you 50 cents to refill.
I thought
What?
was 2 L's.
Yeah, but there's 2 different restaurants.
Oh,
So the question is, how many drinks or how many refills will it take for it to cost the same at both both places? So on the test, they're going to say, hey, give me an XY table. Give me an equation. So there's a growth in this equation, right? So I could do an XY table, right? So let's do one for King Taco.
Go ahead, Joe.
So King Taco, how much are they charging you?
For King Taco,
$2. So, and 15 cents every refill. That's your growth. So how many for 0 refills? It's what? $2. How about for 1 refill?
15.
$2.15, right? Because you already paid the $2. How about for 2 drinks? $2.30. How about for 3? $2.40. 5. How about for 4 refills?
260.
216.
Ooh, dang.
How about for 5 refills?
275.
275. How about 6?
Ah.
290.
Yeah.
All right. Can I find an equation? Because the refill is 15 cents. That's the growth.
So it's plus 15.
Y equals mx plus b, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what's your figure 0? Your starting point?
15.
No, you're not starting with
$2.
You're starting with $2. Yeah. So $2. I'll just put 2. What's your growth?
15.
So y equals 0.15x. There's your equation. Okay? That's for King Taco.
King Taco is cheap.
Yeah. So now we're going to do who?
Angie works at King Taco.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Taco Bell. I like the breakfast burritos.
Ew, I hate those.
So here we go. Taco Bell, what are they going to charge you?
They charge
25 cents for the first drink. But guess what? Because it's so cheap, they're going to charge you 50 cents. All right. For every refill. So let's do an X and a Y. Right? So remember, these are always 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think the X represents? The cost or the number of refills?
The number of refills.
Right, because that's what they're talking about. So my X is the number of refills. Because they're only talking about 2 things. The cost and how many refills. So your Y is the total what? The total, the cost. Right? And that's pretty easy. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the XY table. They said, hey, I'm going to charge you how much? 25 cents. But guess what? I'm going to charge you 50 cents for every drink. Every refill. So my growth is how much? 50 cents. 50 cents.
I already finished the table.
So after 1 refill, how much is it going to cost?
75.
75 cents. How about after 2 refills?
$1.
$1 what?
25.
25. How about 3 refills?
$1.75.
How about 4 refills? 225. How about 5 refills? 275. And 6?
$3.25.
So all we're doing is adding what?
50.
50 cents. 50 cents. Now, can I find an equation?
Yes.
What's my rule? Y equals mx plus b.
Oh,
Y equals 0.25x.
Wait, hold on. Look at it first. M is your growth, right?
I know it. 50 cents.
You're growing 50 cents
Y equals 50
times x
plus 25. 0.25.
plus 0.25.
Dang. Math.
I could just find the cheapest Taco Bell and go to King Taco.
So the question says, at what point, how many refills will it take for them to have the same, for it to cost the same at both restaurants? Look at it. When will it cost the same? How many drinks?
275.
Dang.
How many refills?
5.
So if you look at it, it's right here.
Mine's done.
Right there. They're the same.
Gas.
So when you graph these 2 lines, right, they're going to intersect right here. 5, comma, 275. I know.
What is this for?
Alright, here we go. That's your x comma y, your point of intersection. Yeah. So the question says, when will when will it cost the same? And how many refills?
5.
So it will take 5 refills, right? For both King Taco and Taco Bell to cost the same. And the same is what? $2.75. All right? Now, in the test, they'll probably give you a question. Okay, do the equal value method. How do you do the equal value method?
You make the both rows into one equation.
So let's go ahead and do the both. 0.15x plus 2 is equal to what?
0.50x.
Right, 0.50x plus what?
20.
Right,
Which one are you guys on?
The same one.
same one.
We have to do that?
Yeah. So I'm just, because this will help you also for the test.
Alright, do that.
Okay. So what do we multiply to get rid of the decimals?
Two.
No, remember it's 10, hundredths, or thousands.
I'll be back.
Remember, there's two places here, right? Hundredths. This is a constant, so it's fine. This is tenths, hundredths, tenths, hundredths. So I should multiply everything by 100. Because if you do your calculator, 0.15 times 100 is actually 15x. 100 times 2 is what? 200. How about 100 times 0.50?
50x?
50x. And what about 100 times 0.25?
25.
25.
Oh,
Now all the decimals are gone.
It just takes the decimals away.
It moves it.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
But you got to remember 2 times 100. You got to remember that. Okay? So now what do I do? 0 pairs. 0 pairs. Yep. 200 equals, what's 50x take away 15x? 35x plus 25. Right? Then what do I do? Subtract 25. Both sides. And what do I get? 175 equals 35x. Divide by 35. And what's 175? Use your calculators. If you don't have one, I'll just go ahead and do it right now. 175 divided by 35 equals 5. So my x is what? 5. And we said 5 is the number of refills, right? So far, so good. Now all I have to do is plug in this x into any of the two equations. 15 cents times 5, right? Plus 2. Let's do that one. So I'll go ahead and use a calculator. 15 cents times 5 plus 2, 275. And there's my 275. Can I do the other one? Yeah. 50 cents times what? 5, right? Plus a quarter equals 275. So now my y is what? 275. And my point of intersection is your x comma y, which is 5 comma 2.75. There you go. And that's it. Because we tried. Look at it. We keep trying math and we succeed. Yeah. Are we done with this one? All right.